The Hector's dolphin is quite a unique dolphin. We've got the picture up here. You can see the main identifying features. First of all, as I pointed out just before, the dorsal fin, it's completely round. We say that it looks like Mickey Mouse's ear. We can also recognize the Hector's dolphin just by its size. They are the world's smallest dolphin, so you'll notice when you come out on a trip with us that they're much smaller than the other dolphin species that we see. They only grow to about 1.5 meters in length. The coloration is very beautiful, so they're kind of grayish, a light gray color with the darker dorsal fin, tail and pectoral fins, and they've got beautiful markings around the face and a white belly. And the Hector's dolphin does not have a pronounced beak, so it has kind of like a sloping forehead. The Hector's dolphin is endemic to New Zealand. Endemic means that it's only found here, nowhere else in the world, so it's a very special dolphin for us. One interesting fact that you can mention with the Hector's dolphin is that the females are slightly larger than the males, which is actually really unusual in the dolphin world. So normally it's the other way around. We also give a lot of local facts about the Hector's dolphin when we come across them. So those ones from the Marlborough Sounds region, because the Hector's dolphins live in distinct populations around New Zealand and they don't move around a lot. So in the Marlborough Sounds we have our own population and it contains fewer than 40 individuals, and that makes them one of the most endangered populations of Hector's dolphins in all of New Zealand. They are genetically distinct. If you know anything about Hector's dolphins, you might know that up in the North Island there is a genetically distinct subspecies called the Maui's dolphin. It's the only one that has been described as a distinct subspecies so far. But actually we've had some testing done on our Hector's dolphins and they have been found to also be genetically distinct. They're slightly smaller than in other parts of New Zealand, so more around the 1.2 mark rather than the 1.6, and also they're a little bit paler. In New Zealand, a total of 15,000 Hector's dolphins exist around the whole country, but they are considered to be threatened. There are different reasons why, and we will go over that in our conservation lecture. As for typical behaviors that we look for with the Hector's dolphin, usually they are quite shy across the country, but in the Marlborough Sounds they tend to be a little bit more playful and interactive. They often approach our boats and sometimes we can see these kind of really impressive jumps. So they're a really beautiful species of dolphin to watch. They're a very coastal species of dolphin, so we see them sometimes just a few meters off the beach. They come and play right in the surf zone, and typically they're found in under 100 meters of water depth. They don't usually go that far offshore. The ones in the Marlborough Sounds are bottom feeders. When they're feeding they'll be doing dives. We don't actually get to see the feeding. We often do see them at the surface when they're socializing and when they're playing, for example. I'm going to show you a video of some Hector's dolphins so you can see the types of characteristics, what we look for, and the typical behaviors that we observe. So you could see in that video just how beautiful those dolphins really are, and this is something that we always try to mention to our guests, just how lucky they are to see them, to see such an endangered species. Actually, in Māori we refer to them as a taonga species, which means a treasured species.